Hi, it's Rebecca Happy here with Ottawa Buzz TV. I'm sitting here with Johanna Roach, who's the instigator and of the operation period that she's put out there now to help the women and children and families in Long Island, Bahamas after the big disaster that they suffered through a couple of weeks and are still going through. So Operation Period has now gone beyond Ottawa, but today we have a pad drop happening right now until 4 o'clock, and here's Johanna to tell us all about what it is she's trying to do. So Johanna.
Hi, thank you very much for having me, Rebecca. So Operation Period has been driven by the devastation, as Rebecca said, by Hurricane Joaquin, which devastated the southern Bahamas, including Long Island, Rum Cay, San Salvador, and Managua. But this particular one, where we're focusing specifically on Long Island, it is 200 miles south of Nassau. So, and what's happening is during the height of the hurricane, for 36 hours, they had 240 kilometers. So if you're American, 135 mile an hour winds and a sea surge up 15 feet. So that's kind of like the equivalent of a tsunami. So to give you an idea of what the whole place looks like now, if you've seen the pictures of Haiti, the southern Bahamas looks exactly like Haiti did once the hurricane struck. So it's quite massive. The communication lines are out. Things are still flooded. Communications between the villages have been cut off. And so one of the immediate needs that really needs to be addressed is the need for feminine hygiene products. And what's happened is the women on the island have endured so much trauma that they're getting their period and it's not stopping. It's continuously to flow. But what's happened is there's no feminine hygiene products there available. So I've put together Operation Period for a pad drop off here in Ottawa at 11 Roseland Drive until 4 o'clock today. And so people can make their donations here. I will be bringing the donations directly down to Fort Lauderdale, and they are going to be airlifted directly into Long Island, Bahamas, to a couple of communities that are completely tired off from everything, and to help the women there on site. So that's the whole goal of this, is to provide them with some feminine protection and to give them a little bit of peace of mind, or as I say, some period relief.
So you were saying that there are still a lot of communities under 6 feet of water?
Yes, there is. There's a certain section of the island that's still under. The only way to access it is by boat. And also a lot of the boats themselves got destructed. So just to give you an idea of the massive state of destruction, 75% of all the businesses on the southern part of the island are completely gone. There's nothing left. There's no stores. There's no hydro equipment place. There's no hardware. There's no drugstore. Absolutely everything is gone, completely gone. And the houses have endured, 65% of them have the roofs gone or completely. I have friends where there's nothing left except the rubble that's on the ground. So
you were saying that they don't have any clean drinking water or water for bathing or anything like that, and that's adding to the problem of sort of the nonstop menstruation?
Absolutely. And now the other problem is the bugs are coming in. So you can imagine certain areas of female lower anatomy are now getting bit. So they're also looking for problems with issues with antibiotic cream to make sure that they're spreading. So there's no issues with feminine reproductive system. This really is a woman's health issue. This is why I'm doing the cry for protection for Operation Period.
So what are you hoping that's going to happen, or what do you want from people today?
So my hope is to everyone to think about, when you want to go through Tim Hortons, Starbucks, and you're spending $7 for your cup of coffee, can you please think about someone and forgo that latte for the day and just come to and drop us off here and drop off some feminine protection products. We'll be here until 4 o'clock, and my goal is to have 200 boxes of feminine products to be shipped down to provide some relief.
So we already saw a couple of people from the Ladies Who Lunch group.
Yes, we did.
Melanie Murphy and Christine.
Yes, Christine. And it's interesting, she actually went to school with some of the victims in Long Island. So it doesn't matter. We live in such a small world. There is a connection to other people that are here.
And you just you said earlier you received some information from friends who are now having their children airlifted out.
Yes.
Because they've stopped speaking since the trauma.
Yeah, so this poor mom, she's got twin boys. They can't barely speak other than say they want out. So they're now being airlifted. Also, and that's just one family alone. So this mom is under complete stress. Her whole business, her house is gone, and now her children have to leave her because they need immediate medical attention. And then they need to get educated as well because the schools have been wiped out. There's no place for the children to go to school.
And what kind of other things beyond just like little Operation Ottawa, Operation Period is happening to help this community of 3,000 people?
So it's quite an amazing support. I have a friend who lives in Cambridge, Ontario, who's gathering together home hardware stores to put a container of furniture together to help them. There is, if you are flying into Nassau in the next 3 months, whatever, if you contact Air Canada or WestJet themselves, there's a form you can go directly online. You can carry medical and emergency relief, a whole entire bag, free of charge, and drop it into Nassau. We'll type in a place where who will pick it up for you, that bag, and have that relief distributed throughout the islands themselves. And the other immediate really aid besides this, as I mentioned, about periods, but they're looking for bug spray because it is in the Caribbean, so the bugs are going absolutely crazy. Looking for batteries. Power will not be on for quite some time. So any kind of batteries or solar power flashlights are greatly appreciated. And the other big urgent need really is bleach because all the homes have mold, so it's now smelling, which is spelling out more disease. So it's hard to say where to start, but this is one of the biggest starting with putting your fist down and saying, I have enough of this, period. That's why Operation Period has started.
So hope to see you today between 1 and 4, from now until 4 at 11 Rossland Avenue. We're just off of Maryvale Road near Emerald Plaza. That's for Operation Period. Any feminine hygiene products that you'd like to contribute. We have 10 packs here already dropped by 2, and we also have 20 other boxes at my home already ready packed and ready to go to ship down. And if you happen to be out of town, there's a way of donating funds that's getting ready to be put out there shortly. I don't know, where can people contact you on that at this point? Actually, the best way to do is through my G Plus account that listed below, and also you can reach out and call me. My number is 613-762-8641. I'm happy to speak with you about any way that you want to help, even if it's just good well wishes to the Islanders, because they're really looking for those big hugs to make them feel better because of the trauma that they really have endured. So thanks for joining us today. Thanks again. Hoping to see you later. Yeah. Bye for now.